So hello, my name is Angie Butler. I'm reading from Penzance and I'd like to champion Penny Author's Book of the Lived, Volume 9. I'd like to read Painting by Numbers by Rob Kersley. If I was to attempt to paint this scene, I'd start with the distant sky. That would gradually lose its rich cobalt, wash down to its tidal sigh. For those wispy flecks of cloud, I'd try some gouache, flicked to show the trails trailing and their racing manes that chase, then let them go. For the sea, I would have take some time to catch its blue mood vast in greys that cling under light half seen as stampedes overhead pass. The land next, but what shades of green have been used to fuse in yellows and blues, tall grass like the flowering hair of whose young face, head back, eyes closed, drinks in this sun all day, breathes long on salt and fern and hay, while the cut fields yield to gold ambers parallelograms edged by neat champers of short stone-walled adverse cambers as patchworked, dog-eared scrapbook pages from where I sit up here. The cattle, heads down, are all facing north. How strange and how clever that they graze always in unison as they amble silently together. To the cluster of buildings around Morva Church that look to be leaning in to hear the soft Irish tones of St. Bridget, Kildare, whispers in the wind. The roof stones, facing right, shine silvery white. Drop a little sapphire of cornflower with a hint of a blush. Not many buildings out here that require the tip of a brush. There's just enough evidence of human involvement to make it relatable, sustainable and solvent, but predating the otherwise mass colonisations, those gross urbanisations, great swathes of occupations. How could anything be amiss down there, comforted by the seas in a miniaturised distance and soothed by the gently shushing scented breeze? The foreground's textured pinks and yellows that require of my pencil's sharp scratches and etches, recording the raptured and unfolding credentials. So much to capture. A caterpillar clawing its way through the grass to include him or her, its velvety plump softness rippling through its new body that mellows in tiny shiny hairs. Is it brown or grey? No. More like carefully worked copper, fading to divide into olivey blue, with sharp flecks of creamed ivory down each side. And then there's you. My brush and pencil, my keyboard and pen will fail me after all this time. It's crazy. And though I try, these rhyming words are mere words, as dynamic as you are caring, as you are considered, as you are daring. No. Words and paints fall short, though not through a lack of love or caring or staring. So much to narrate, so much perfection to recreate, too much to acclaim in this single frame, yet this momentary scene will fall or stand on a miracle of happy accident. And I'm afraid too many for this failing mortal hand. Brilliant poem. Painting by Numbers by Rob Kersley, who I'm championing today.